Are you tired of dealing with prostate problems and looking for a way to shrink it fast? In today's video, we'll reveal 5 foods that could be making your prostate worse, while you might think they're harmless. If you want to feel better, regain control, and protect your health, you won't want to miss this. Stay tuned, because the truth about what you're eating might surprise you. Let's dive in and find out which foods you need to avoid to support your prostate health. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make. First, we have bacon. Bacon is a popular food, often enjoyed for its crispy texture and savory flavor. However, when it comes to prostate health, bacon may not be the best choice. This processed meat is high in saturated fats, which can increase inflammation in the body. Prolonged inflammation is linked to a higher risk of prostate issues, including an enlarged prostate and even prostate cancer. These fats can disrupt the delicate balance of hormones in the body, promoting the growth of unhealthy cells within the prostate. Another concern with bacon is its high sodium content. Consuming too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure, which in turn puts more strain on the body's organs, including the prostate. High blood pressure can cause the prostate to swell, making it more difficult for the bladder to empty fully. This may result in frequent urination, discomfort, and a higher chance of developing prostate-related conditions. Bacon is also known for containing nitrates and nitrites, preservatives commonly used to enhance flavor and increase shelf life. These chemicals are converted into harmful compounds called nitrosamines during the cooking process, which can promote cancerous cell growth. Nitrosamines are particularly dangerous to prostate cells, as they have been shown to interfere with the DNA structure and increase the likelihood of mutations that can lead to cancer. On the flip side, there are ways to enjoy bacon without completely damaging prostate health. Opting for bacon that is free from nitrates and nitrites, or choosing nitrate-free alternatives, can significantly reduce the potential risks. Additionally, moderation is key. Having bacon on occasion, rather than as a regular part of your diet, can help mitigate its harmful effects on the prostate while still satisfying your craving. Furthermore, pairing bacon with prostate-friendly foods can help balance out its negative effects. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as tomatoes, berries, and leafy greens, can help fight inflammation and support prostate health. Incorporating these into your meals can help offset the damage caused by the high fat content of bacon and reduce your overall risk of prostate problems. Next, we have candy. Candy, though delicious and often a go-to treat, can have negative effects on prostate health. One of the main culprits is the high sugar content found in most candies. Excess sugar can lead to insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells become less responsive to insulin. This can increase inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate. Chronic inflammation is a known factor in the development of prostate enlargement and may contribute to the growth of prostate cancer cells. In addition to sugar, many candies are loaded with artificial sweeteners and food additives. While these ingredients may not have the same caloric impact as sugar, they can still disrupt the body's balance. Some studies suggest that artificial sweeteners could alter gut bacteria, leading to inflammation and metabolic issues. This can weaken the immune system, which is crucial for preventing the growth of unhealthy cells in the prostate. Candy often contains unhealthy fats, especially in the form of trans fats found in many processed treats. These fats are associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular diseases, but they also have the potential to aggravate prostate issues. Trans fats contribute to inflammation and increase the risk of hormonal imbalances. Prostate cells are sensitive to these hormones, and any disruption in their levels can accelerate the growth of abnormal prostate cells. However, it is possible to enjoy candy while reducing its harmful effects on prostate health. One way to do this is by opting for candies made with natural sweeteners like stevia or honey, which have a much lower impact on blood sugar levels. These alternatives can help reduce the risk of insulin resistance and the inflammation associated with sugar consumption. Furthermore, choosing candies that are free of artificial additives can help minimize the negative effects on the body's metabolism. Another strategy is to limit candy consumption to special occasions rather than making it a daily habit. Moderation is key to reducing the risk of developing prostate problems related to sugar and fat intake. Balancing your diet with healthy, nutrient-rich foods, such as vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins, can also help offset the harmful effects of occasional candy consumption. These foods are rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that support prostate health. Next, we have energy drinks. Energy drinks are popular for their ability to provide a quick energy boost, but they may come with unintended consequences, especially for prostate health. One of the primary concerns with energy drinks is their high caffeine content. Caffeine is a stimulant that can raise blood pressure and increase heart rate, which in turn may affect the prostate. Chronic high caffeine intake has been linked to increased inflammation in the body, which can exacerbate prostate issues, including benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and the risk of prostate cancer. Another issue with energy drinks is their high sugar content. Most energy drinks are packed with sugar to enhance their flavor, which can lead to spikes in blood glucose levels. Over time, frequent consumption of sugary drinks can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that promotes inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a major factor in the development and progression of prostate-related health problems, including prostate enlargement and other conditions affecting the prostate. Energy drinks also contain artificial sweeteners and preservatives that may negatively affect the body's hormonal balance. Some research suggests that these artificial additives could disrupt the endocrine system, potentially interfering with the normal functioning of hormones that regulate prostate health. Hormonal imbalances can trigger the growth of unhealthy cells in the prostate, increasing the risk of developing prostate-related diseases. While energy drinks can be harmful, there are ways to reduce their impact on prostate health. One effective strategy is to choose energy drinks with lower sugar content and fewer artificial additives. Many energy drinks now offer sugar-free or reduced sugar versions that contain natural sweeteners, which are less likely to cause blood sugar spikes. Selecting these options can help minimize the negative effects on insulin levels and reduce the inflammation associated with high sugar intake. Moderation is also key when it comes to energy drinks. Drinking them occasionally rather than daily can help reduce the cumulative effects of caffeine, sugar, and artificial additives on prostate health. It's important to balance energy drink consumption with a diet rich in prostate-friendly foods, such as tomatoes, green tea, and cruciferous vegetables, which can help combat inflammation and support overall prostate function. Next, we have pizza. Pizza, a beloved comfort food, can have negative effects on prostate health when consumed regularly. One of the primary concerns is the high content of saturated fats found in the crust and cheese. These unhealthy fats can lead to increased inflammation in the body, which is linked to the development of prostate problems. Chronic inflammation may exacerbate the risk of prostate enlargement, making it harder for the bladder to empty properly, and may contribute to the growth of cancerous cells in the prostate. Another factor to consider is the processed meats commonly used as toppings, such as pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. These meats are rich in nitrates and nitrites, preservatives used to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life. When consumed, these chemicals are converted into nitrosamines, which have been shown to increase the risk of cancer. Nitrosamines can damage prostate cells by altering their DNA, leading to mutations that may trigger the growth of abnormal cells and increase the chances of prostate cancer. Pizza is often loaded with sodium, especially when it contains processed meats or prepackaged sauces. Excessive sodium intake is associated with high blood pressure, which can place additional stress on the body's organs, including the prostate. Elevated blood pressure can contribute to prostate swelling and cause symptoms like frequent urination and difficulty with bladder control. High sodium levels also promote fluid retention, which can further complicate prostate-related issues. However, it is possible to enjoy pizza without completely damaging prostate health. One way to make it healthier is by choosing whole grain or cauliflower crusts, which provide more fiber and nutrients compared to traditional white flour crusts. Fiber is essential for reducing inflammation in the body and supporting a healthy digestive system, which in turn can benefit prostate health. Opting for a thin crust can also help reduce the overall calorie and fat content of the pizza. Another strategy is to replace processed meats with healthier toppings such as vegetables, lean proteins, or plant-based alternatives. Toppings like tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, and spinach are rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that can help protect the prostate. By adding these ingredients, you not only make the pizza more nutritious, but you also reduce the intake of harmful preservatives and fats that contribute to prostate damage. Last, we have red meat. Red meat, including beef, lamb, and pork, is a staple in many diets, but its consumption can negatively impact prostate health. One of the main concerns with red meat is its high saturated fat content. Diets rich in saturated fats have been linked to an increase in inflammation throughout the body, including the prostate. Chronic inflammation can worsen conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, making it difficult for the bladder to empty fully, and may also promote the growth of unhealthy cells, potentially leading to prostate cancer. Another issue with red meat is the presence of heme iron, a type of iron found in animal products. While iron is essential for the body, excessive intake of heme iron can promote the formation of free radicals. These highly reactive molecules can damage cells, including prostate cells, and contribute to oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a major factor in the development of chronic diseases, including prostate cancer, as it accelerates cellular damage and mutation. Red meat, particularly processed forms like bacon, sausages, and hot dogs, also contains nitrates and nitrites as preservatives. These chemicals can form nitrosamines when cooked at high temperatures, especially when grilled or fried. Nitrosamines have been shown to cause DNA damage and disrupt normal cell function, increasing the risk of cancer. Prostate cells are particularly vulnerable to these harmful compounds, and their exposure can accelerate the development of prostate-related health issues. However, there are ways to enjoy red meat while minimizing its negative impact on prostate health. One approach is to choose lean cuts of red meat, such as sirloin or tenderloin, which contain less fat compared to fattier cuts like ribeye or T-bone. Reducing overall fat intake can help lower inflammation in the body and protect the prostate from further damage. Additionally, trimming visible fat from the meat before cooking can further reduce the amount of unhealthy fats consumed. Another effective strategy is to balance red meat consumption with more plant-based foods. Incorporating more vegetables, fruits, and whole grains into meals can help reduce the harmful effects of red meat. These plant-based foods are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress, supporting overall prostate health. Fiber-rich foods in particular help with digestion and may aid in reducing the risk of prostate problems.